Good evening, class. I'm Conor, and today I'm going to be doing my assignment on Ryanair. I'll be discussing many of the tactics behind Ryanair and how it has become the most notorious airline in the European airline industry. I'll be touching on many different varieties of business, such as marketing, economics, and law. And the airline was to target affordable seating. It was created in 1984, and it now has 225 destinations and 37 different countries it flies through, with 1,800 flights daily. It went from seating 15 people per plane to now having 209 million in 2024. We'll be discussing the marketing behind Ryanair. It has gained massive popularity on TikTok, and they now have 2.7 million followers, and they also include other branches of Ryanair, such as Ryanair Italia and Ryanair España. They use trending sounds and they use trending memes to get their points across on TikTok, which makes it very interesting and popular with young people on TikTok. I have a video here now.
Just press yes to
Didn't you know? We charge for that now.
You see, in that TikTok, they used a trending video on TikTok to make a point to advertise their new strategy of paying for sunrise and sunrise plane tickets, seat tickets. And as you can see here, we have Ryanair's slogan, "Low fares made simple." This is effective for people to use not Ryanair as a investment holiday, but something casual where you can go throughout Europe easily and effectively. I'll be discussing the role of Ryanair in economics. In 2024, it was said that the company has more routes than any airline service and has over 2,500 airport pairs, which seems to be growing each year. The company is supporting 26,000 jobs in Europe alone and is generating consumer spending of €1.5 billion annually. I'll be discussing the Ryanair and Aer Lingus case, which happened in 2009, where Ryanair tried to buy 1.4 in stocks from Aer Lingus at 748 million. But this is where the government stepped in and blocked this transaction from occurring. So if Ryanair were to buy any more stocks and shares from Aer Lingus, it would have had potential ownership of the rivaling airline, which would be detrimental for consumer protection, choices, preventing dominating market shares, and would have resulted in a monopoly in the Irish airline industry. In conclusion, Ryanair has made a great impact for the Irish economy, and it has funded many jobs, accessibility, and greatly promotes economic flow. The airline has become so popular due to its cheap prices on flights, and it creates larger targets for audience to travel within Europe. It is a powerhouse in the airline industry, and it seems to be growing up in popularity. Any questions? Simon?
What are Ryanair's main marketing strategies?
So they're known as Europe's lowest fares, and this is greatly important for advertising the airline because people don't want to be spending too much money on cheap on air flights, and so it's good to have cheap flights where you can spend more money on your vacation in general. And they use many marketing strategies, as I showed on TikTok. They use self-deprecating humor to make it more relatable to the audience, and they've been using many memes and trends to get this across. Thank you very much. Keith?
Who was the original founder of Ryanair and when did Michael O'Leary step in?
So in 1984, it was created by Tony Ryan, and later on, just only a year later, in 1985, Michael O'Leary stepped in and he helped innovate the company to make it what it is now.